nice. This one's going to be a flip through of the Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle by Terri Foss. I was going to put this back in order. It comes in alphabetical order. I started to, and then I couldn't be bothered. So it's going to come in the order that it comes in. It was it's got slight divots there for you to be able to grab and pull. It was a independent deck. It is now mass market by USGAMES. I lost it after this deck forever and a day. When it was independent, it went out of print, and I searched high and low for it, and there was just no finding this deck anywhere, or nobody was wanting to sell the deck anyway. But I'm so glad it came out as mass market. But then that just shows you, if you're going to pay silly prices for a deck, just be careful, because it may come out in mass market. But yeah, it's a lovely deck. So I put it back in order, but I started to, and then I didn't, and I think I've shuffled it up again now. So it comes in a sturdy 2-piece box. You get quite a decent little guidebook with it. I don't know whether the independent version did come with a guidebook or not. I'm not sure. I don't recall ever seeing it, but you get quite a fair bit of information from the cards. You've got the moon phases here on the back. Let's scoot us in. We can have a look at them. They don't need to be in order. It's an oracle deck. So we have the first card. It's not. It looks like it's on a linen cardstock, because I think the original was on linen cardstock. So it's still got the kind of print design, or it shows like the texture that it was on. I mean, if it was a canvas paint and it's showing the canvas texture, but I think the original comes on a linen cardstock. I could be wrong. But you still get that texture, but it's not a linen cardstock. It's nice cardstock though, and it's got a decent bend to it. So you would be able to, and it's like standard tarot size, I'd say. So you've got your first card there is Manifest. Got Spontaneous. We've got Rejoice. Mystical. Absolutely stunning, these, aren't they? I've not found a deck. I mean, I'm going to be pulling out me Paulina Cassidy, Paulina Faye decks next week. I'm going to see if they go well with that, you know, because of the colours and stuff like that. I've not found a deck that I've enjoyed it with yet, that I've been able to put it with and say that it's a nice match. Yeah, I'm still looking. Mystical. We've got Relax. Mindful. Harmony. Magical. Oh, it's so pretty. Divinity. Or, do you know, if I could draw, if I could paint, if I could do anything like this, my walls, everything would be covered in this. This is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. Abundance. beautiful. Prosperity. Wish. Faith. Imagine. Nurture. Radiant. Infinity. Unity. Earth. Positivity. Wisdom. Blossom. Breathe. Purposeful. Meditate. Success. I've got that as my screensaver on my phone. Took a picture of it. And fulfillment. Celestial. Peace. Spirit. Gratitude. Focus. Luminous. Looking a bit messy. Adventure. Authentic. Balance. Boris, what are you doing? Confidence. Hope. Boris. Bob, come here. What are you doing? Why are you running your chops? Clarity. I apologise if you can hear that. Do you know what? I'm not even going to say barking. If you can hear them breathing, I've got 4 pugs and they literally like snore just to breathe. And they're all piled up on top of each other. Hey, hey, oi! Oh shit! Boris sets them all off. He sets them all kicking off in the garden, and then Dot Ailey, she's got a really shrill bark. I've got Goddess. Bonbon. No. Compassion. Bonbon. Lie down. Light. Serenity. Something I never get in this household with you. Yes, you. Naughty girl. Enchanted. Aren't these stunning? Just look at the colours in it. Absolutely beautiful. Create. Tranquility. I mean, this deck is that beautiful that even if I don't find a deck to kind of blend it with, I like to kind of marry up me tarot cards and me like mix and match with me tarot and oracle, but I also like to match 2 tarot decks together and work with 2 different tarot decks to get 2 different kinds of energy and stuff like that. So even or oracles as well. So even if I can't find anything that I visually like with this deck, I think I'd either use it on its own or just keep it purely for the fact that it's absolutely stunning. It's stunning. I wouldn't mind putting this up in a big frame and having it just as a nice art piece, to be honest. I just think it's that pretty. White light. Joyous. And a little fox. Nature. Oops, the daisies. Evolve. Fairy tale. Soulful. Love. And I like that it's not just like with the love card, it's not just 2 people kind of intertwined or anything like that. It's just showing like love is love is love. Yeah. And centered. So as I say, it's not linen. It does look linen, probably because it's been painted on canvas. Oh, excuse the absolute state of, I've literally got ink worn into the arms of this top. It's like a big jump in one of those hoodie blanket jumper things. It's got all ink. It looks manky. It looks manky. I've got ink all over me from making cards before. So I would say, let me find a standard tarot. Oh, it's actually bigger than a tarot. I don't know, it feels kind of, I suppose, like Llewellyn type. Is it Llewellyn? That's the bigger one. Oops. Oh, absolutely useless. I do that a lot as well. You know, when it's like quite, it's not stiff. It's not stiff. Let me see. I can't really shuffle this way because it hurts my hands when I stretch my hands out. It's this hand, it hurts in my thumb because I used to be double. Well, I still can bend my joint back a certain way, but I've started getting pain in it. I mean, it would shuffle well, is the point I'm trying to make. But not all decks shuffle well from the side like that. You have I have a tendency to overpress and bend cards. But this soon bend back. If you get the grip of it though, so you're not just putting force on just one particular card and you're letting them slide away, they usually go quite easy. Get over hands nicely. I'm going to have a look at mindful. Where's the lid? So I'll have a look at mindful. I'm an absolutely terrible out loud reader, by the way, as well, when I'm reading stuff. So I apologise in advance. So we've got mindful. So you get an image of the card as well, but it's a black and white image. It has a bit of a quote down here. The best way to capture moments is to pay attention. This is how we cultivate mindfulness. So that was John Kabat-Zinn. You get a couple of keywords. Excuse me. You get a couple of keywords: nourish, focus, and authentic. Practice the art of mindfulness daily. Our thoughts tend to race all over the map, sometimes like a rock skipping across water or a bumblebee feverishly dancing from flower to flower. Coax yourself to be still with your undivided attention as you experience the very moment you are living in. Regretting yesterday's oops moments or worrying about tomorrow's mystery outcome is robbing you of the now. In reality, the now is the only moment that truly counts and that matters the most. As you practice this new way of living in the moment, you will become wiser and more connected with your reality. Your life will slow down and you will have more time to fill it with all the quality things you love to do. And then it says intention. Live consciously in the moment, slow down and take notice. Make changes to what you must, accept what is here to stay. And you get that for each card. So that comes up for each card. Don't know if it's got spreads or anything in here. I don't think it has. Oh, it tells you a bit about the moons. About moon phases. Bit of a moon ritual. Makes sense because it's a moon deck. Oh. A bit of it. So it gives you a ritual. It doesn't really give you, I don't think it gives you any readings or anything like that, but I suppose there'll be a reading in the ritual, won't there? It tells you a bit about Terri as well. It's a lovely deck, absolutely beautiful. It's something I would have just to look at, just to be able to flick through and look at, although it's got really good messages if you're going to sit and go with a guidebook. And it's one of those that you'd pick up as well, like now I know what it says about mindfulness. It's something that will stick with me. I love it. I love it. It's not really, it's glossy but not glossy at the same time. It's not glossy, it's kind of matte, but it's got a little bit of a sheen to it, and it's the same with the backs, but it's not really glossy. and it's definitely not a sticker. It'll fan well. It's a slidey deck, so you better fan it well. So that's the Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle by Terri Foss.